ওঠ ভাই ওঠ চা খাবি
Okay, so yesterday's ride was obviously good, very good, apart from all the jaywalkers. And today early morning when I came down to clean and lube my chain, my motorcycle did not start. And as usual, it was a fuse issue. But then the panel was so tight I could not open, and then I had to ask for a mechanic. He came with his big ass screwdriver and he replaced the fuse. So now everything is fine. It's 9:30 now. Oh yes, another update. I could not transfer all the data. Basically I have to get 2 new memory cards. There seems to be some problem with the memory card and all, and we are going to Araku now. Okay, so we were staying at this hotel MVP Grand, and I got a few SIM cards from GeoStore across. I still have that fuse problem. It's disconnecting all of a sudden, so let's see. As always, I am back in a garage and again some electrical problem with my motorcycle. Okay, so what the mechanic said right now is that the wires near the handle, the place right there, that part got burned. I mean, the insulation and everything, the cable and everything was burnt yesterday due to the radiator heat or whatever, and now he is trying to insulate that thing. I hope it will work, because only a long journey, 900 kilometers, the motorcycle got so heated up, things got that bad. So I'm still in MVP Road and it's around 11:11. After this, I'll go to Araku if everything is fine. So yes, after all that fuss, I am finally riding to Araku. It's 11:22. Chalo, thanks bhaiya. Chalta hu. I mean, every time I go out somewhere, there has to be a problem. I have to face some issue every time I go out somewhere. It has become a norm for me. In Sikkim, the tire puncture played a huge role. Here, electrical problems. It's 11:30. I'm starting for Araku. I don't know when I'll come back. My partner in crime, Shaikat, I sent him to Araku because he's one enthusiast in time lapse and photography. So he needs really some good time, and that's why I told him to go ahead. I knew that somehow I would have to get my motorcycle fixed and come back. So yes, traffic is pretty unruly here, and I'm used to this kind of traffic now. It's sweltering hot here in Vizag. It's only the end of March, and yes, it should have been this hot. I mean, I did expect. I'm not wearing any jackets, even no gloves or anything. Really wonderful city this is. I mean, the infrastructure is great, roads are very wide in the city as well, and yeah, apart from the jaywalking problem, it is perfectly great. Kolkata se weekend trip. The roads to Araku are fantastic. It is 120 kilometers from Vizag. The estimated time taken would be 2.5 hours, something like that. Within 2 p.m. I should reach Araku. I'll be there for about an hour or so and then come back. I know that Bora Caves is also on the way to Araku, but really not sure if I would be able to stop there. So let's see. Araku is a mountain range of the Eastern Ghats. Once upon a time I did ride across Western Ghats a lot during my stay in Pune. Standing somewhere 60 kilometers from Araku. Just a normal break. So like in the Western Ghats, I'm guessing the best time to visit Araku would be during the monsoon, so that you get the full-fledged greenery and that bright, lush, bright green color of the leaves. So I'm at a junction where Bora Caves is to the right and is 6 kilometers away, and Araku is to the left around 30 kilometers. So I know that reaching Araku would take me another 40 minutes for sure, but then let's do. I cannot also call Shaikat because I do not have any network. Yeah, I'm planning to take a glimpse of Bora Caves as well. It's 1:12 right now, so yes, by 2:30 I'll reach Araku. That's what I am estimating. Stay there for about half an hour and then leave for Vizag. Yeah, so initially thought I would not be going inside Bora Caves, but now I think I will. When I've come this far, I can spend 2 or 3 more hours, right? So I did a mistake, I should have first done Araku. I should not have turned towards Bora Caves at all. I don't think about decisions like that. I just see the destination in front of me and I just head straight to it. Bad luck, of course. The ticket booking counter at Bora Caves was closed and all of these combined. Anyways, but at the end of the day, I will be visiting Araku. So when life gives you lemons, you make a lemonade out of it. So I stopped here at the Golconda viewpoint, which I guess would be around 15 kilometers from Araku. So yes, if you come during the monsoons, it would be there would be a lot more greenery around and it would look cool. Yeah, so basically me and Shaikat are on the same page now. I had my bad luck back at Bora Caves. Even Shaikat has also not gone to Araku yet. He was having lunch here. He had his lunch and this is my lunch. But the road to this place was really awesome. I went into this Annapurna restaurant. They have a big board here that says bamboo chicken. I went inside and they told me that bamboo chicken would take 1 hour. So I don't have the time. Try to find it on the way somewhere. Finally, the hunt for Araku bamboo chicken ends here. This is how they make it inside a bamboo. So one bowl of that chicken would cost 130. And this is for what I rode so many kilometers. And finally, that authentic bamboo chicken of Araku Valley. Santa's Fantasia should shut down their shops back in Kolkata. This bamboo chicken is superb. A little bit of lemon juice on top of it. Wonderfully cooked. And this is the authentic bamboo chicken of Araku Valley. Riding so far to get this authentic bamboo chicken is worth it. I mean, I wish I could have stayed back in Araku for one night and then tried this authentic bamboo chicken. It would go super with drinks. So I'm done with my lunch, the Bashpora lunch. So it's time to bid goodbye to Araku. So we spent here about half an hour to 1 hour. Just enjoyed some relaxing time. He was busy with his photography. So I'm back at the hotel now, but my friend Shaikat hasn't reached yet. Probably will be reaching in another half an hour or 1 hour or so. If he is not standing anywhere to take a time lapse or something, I'll just wait. Auto is coming, my friend is coming from Hyderabad, so there was a little bit of problem. My friend booked Tribo Hotel in Saket and I booked at MVP. So yep, we are at different places and we could not have our nice little chit chat in the evening and night. That's all about it. Day 2 here in Vizag ends. See you tomorrow, tripping around Vizag. Bye.